Play the Jadakiss. We know what time it is. All right. We put Tim's on niggas' necks tonight.
Which one? Let me see.
Tim's and squash those dumbass cowboy hats, sombreros, whatever you want to fucking say, whatever they got down there in Texas, nigga. I don't know what they got.
Them top hats, them spurs, all them ugly stuff y'all got. The cowboy hats looking goofy as hell. Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
But we gonna be playing it. Yeah, he said play the Jadakiss. Come on, YouTube. Yeah, go Nick, go New York, go New York, go.
There we go.
Yeah, nigga, that's how we feeling. Got that big Tim's on. Tell him, Jarvis. Yeah, this is. You know what it is.
I'll go take the E train into Manhattan right now.
Oh, they going crazy. I want to see that side talk.
I got 100,
Nigga, I'm in New York, New York.
And you know I'm all about big chips, cause baby, I'm from New York, New York. I'm from the city of the terrorists. Yes, I'm from New York.
Bodega Cats for you.
I got 100.
Big Bodega Cat showed his ass today.
Brunson Burner.
The king of New York, Jalen Brunson. Big body Brunson, in the words of Kendrick Perkins. Man, that was a good game. We you know, representing the way New Yorkers should be represented. Tell them, cuz.
We have a Knicks resounding victory tonight, 105-95. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Quite shocking if you were to if you saw the odds of the Knicks to win before.
What were the odds, cuz? I'm curious.
Before the game. I think they were like a plus like 600.
Woo! Well, somebody won. I should have bet on that. Should have bet on that money line, cuz
that's what I'm saying. I had them as a money line in a parlay too, but Mikal Bridges didn't want to give me 10 points. He got 9.
Yeah, Mikal Bridges be on that BS sometimes.
Mikal Bridges, you all right? Keep it up. Keep it.
Remember that lady when he had that 0-point game? She was like, "You're a bum ass. You got the same amount of points that I did." I was like, "Tell him, Karen."
She went in on Chet too.
Oh, she should have. Everybody should have went on Chet, because that boy, Cat showed you how you supposed to play against the alien. Oh, the alien. Oh, he's an invasion. Yeah, okay. That nigga went 6 for 21. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Robert Horry before the game, because he was like, yeah, he's a great defender, but y'all hyping him up like he's the savior of basketball or something like that.
Thank you.
Just pump the brakes, bro. He needs to work on this game. He's young. I give him respect. You know, he's a great young talent. Getting the Spurs to the championship after last year, you know, a big leap in you know, production. But let's chill with the he can be the greatest of all time talk. Like let's relax. Let's just pump the brakes here now. If he can get to the Tim Duncan level, that's cool. But don't be talking about Mike and Magic and Bird and all them guys and the Kobe's and stuff like that. Let's LeBron's even.
Don't ever mention Kobe. I want to see no current player in conversation with Kobe. Y'all disrespecting the shit out of Kobe.
I think it's LeBron fans. There's a lot of LeBron sexuals who try to, you know, discredit the great Mamba, you know, himself. But we know people who was around to know how great Kobe was, and we don't have to go around waving the pom poms. We know what it was. We lived during that era. You know, a lot of these people just looking at stat lines, looking like Shaq. Oh, Shaq, yeah, Shaq was the man. But just know, Kobe haters. Shaq he had his most productive years of his career when Kobe was playing with him. So just remember that.
That's true.
When he left, when he left, Kobe got 2. He got 1. So let's keep it at that. He played with a lot of great talent. So yeah.
Exactly. And people talking like Shaq carried Kobe, as in like Kobe was like when Kobe was carrying Smush Parker or somebody.
Yeah,
like, what are we
Lamar
talking
Odom.
about? Like, it was the first championship. I say Kobe was a clear number 2 in that.
But even
after
that,
the first championship, the first championship, it is pretty much equals.
It depended on who had the matchup, because Kobe was woof. That 0-1 run Kobe had. Oh my God!
Goodness. The Western Conference Finals
against the spoof. Him and Shaq, but Jesus Christ, when he was going baseline on Tim Duncan, reverse dunking with 2 hands on that nigga, like, nah, bro. Dunking on the Twin Towers.
That's how you're supposed to attack big men. Okay, you're not supposed to be if you don't. If you're gonna shy away and not try and go up or whatever, you playing into their hands defensively.
Yeah, you gotta try to dunk on them niggas. You gotta try to dunk on them niggas every time. It ain't no plan. You go into that rim, you better go with authority because they gonna big dudes like Wemby. You know, the same way. Now Wemby's a whole other thing because he's 8 feet tall, and that's another reason why the Knicks had some problems. But you see how Towns attacked him. He wasn't playing around with him.
Right. Towns was getting by him too.
Facts. I got that step. I'm gonna lay it in. I'm going through contact, whatever, bro. You better block it. But see, that's what Chet should have did with your old bum ass Chet.
Towns is a true third team All NBA. If we be honest.
Talk about it, cause he over Duran too. Duran and Chet.
yeah, it's definitely. But hey, Duran, we gonna get to you later. But Duran, just know you on fraud watch.
You on fraud, and you.
I'm not even know you on fraud watch. You might just be fraudulent.
Yeah, you fraud. He definitely fraudulent. You a regular season warrior, dog. You getting carried by Cade. I don't know how you average 20 in the season and you average 10 in the playoffs. That's just despicable. They cut your production in half just because you can't do nothing on offense.
He only got one move is the roll to the basket.
Yeah, the dunk, a lob dunk from Cade. Yeah. They talking about he can get somebody gonna pay him. The Lakers might pay him because Detroit, y'all got to make a move, big dog, because y'all got potential. Cade can carry y'all. He just need a running mate. Kawhi Leonard, yeah.
What,
bruh? Cade
having Kawhi a second option? Oh.
Man, that's what I'm saying. And then they get the closer, that defense. Y'all could do whatever y'all want. Y'all could maybe. I heard they don't want to sign a Sar Thompson, but hell, you sign the Sar. You can sign the Sar and you can sign Duran for the cheap. Hell, who knows? I know he got his bird rights.
I ain't even mad at him not wanting to sign a Sar. I know he's a good defender, but that man he terrible offense.
Bro, your jumper is you and your brother. If they took 100 threes combined, I don't know if they can make 50. It's sad. I'm like, come on, bro. How are you? Do y'all even work on y'all game? Like, what are we doing? What do y'all work on? Just handling the ball and dunking on people? Come on, bro.
What was their free throw percentage? Their free throw percentage was low too.
I don't know. It's probably in the 60s at most. Asar Thompson. 60s? Oh my God, he shot 50. Asar shot 57% from the line in the year. He averaged 9. Bruh, you are a guard forward. What are we doing? Amen's a little better offensively, but not much. And he shot.
What was he shooting in college? Goodness gracious! Like the free throw line ain't changed. The free throw line distance ain't changed since you've been in high school. Like you should be able to shoot fucking free throw.
I mean, Amen shoots 77. He shoots almost 78% from the line, but he only shoots 21% from 3.
That's still kind of low too.
But he averaged 18, 8, and 5. So. He's much better.
He definitely much better.
He big brother. I don't know who was born first, but he big brother. Cause he play like it. But yeah, let's back to this Knicks and San Antonio game. What was your breakdown of the game? Cause it was a great win by the Knicks. What was your breakdown? What was your takeaways from the game?
My takeaway is that analytics and efficiency is overrated.
Yep, talk about it.
It is overrated because if you want to be analytics and efficiency, you would have had Jalen Brunson stop taking shots around the third quarter. All right,
they say it's not your night, big body Brunson.
He had to take. All right, Cat didn't start off too well either. So Jalen Brunson took 31 shots, but he took 31 shots that needed to get it done. All right,
yep. And then he started hitting them shots at the end when it mattered.
Exactly. Finished off. I think they scored like 11 straight points to end out the game.
Yeah, I think he had 13 in the fourth quarter. Yeah. Ooh, that was a good game.
And the Spurs. I'm not saying they can't win this series, even though I think the Knicks gonna win. I'm not saying they can't win this, but they have an issue. They're gonna have to do some major adjusting because the way that Cat attacks. But Cat can also pass the ball is giving them issues.
Yeah.
Like Brunson, he's gonna get his points. He's definitely like he's gonna go there in clutch time and be able to get him back. But they got back in that game down 14 because of Cat.
Yeah, in that third quarter, he played big.
They brought Wemby not guarding Cat, he goes out to try and close out on whoever's shooting. Cat is getting offensive rebounds because the guards for the Spurs are too small for him. You know, he gonna be able to do whatever he wants to. He can just out effort them.
Yeah,
you know. So it's gonna be it's gonna be challenging. I'm not saying they can't stop it, but it's gonna be challenging because I think that's that. What they say during the regular season, I think the pick and roll with Jalen Brunson and Cat was like one of the highest rated plays.
Yeah, because they can do so many things.
Out of everybody in like the league.
Yeah. They can do so many things. They can do a pick and roll. They can do pick and pop where Town's shooting at three, and then they can roll to the bucket, and he can dump it off to a shooter in the corner. There's so many things they can do off that option.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I'm with you.
It's gonna be difficult. And even when you have guards that don't play well or forwards that don't play well, like you got Josh Hart, right? I knew he played OG played all right. He had 17 points, but he was like 5 for 12.
I think he had a big starter like the fourth quarter, and that third quarter he really started picking it up.
Especially with those threes.
Man, he just sized up Wemby and shot it in his face. I was like, shit, OG playing.
he going at it. So
he was not scared at all.
At all. So I'm like, yeah, no, he didn't have any fouls. He didn't have any fouls called against him this game.
Playing efficient.
So like,
playing efficient on defense.
Their guards probably match up better than even like OKC guards did with the Spurs, because they legit have tall guards that can move their feet and can guard.
They don't have any Cason Wallace's and what's his name, Jordan McCain.
Mitchell, yeah, like that are good guards offensively, but like defensively, like they're good as a unit OKC, but like if you go individually defensively, like they might have been just a little bit too small for some of the San Antonio guards. So
yeah,
it's gonna be interesting, but I think this is the worst that the Knicks might play all series.
Facts.
So
they had that long layoff and they still came in there.
It came back.
That's a great point, cause I was just saying that's a great point because the Knicks. Well, I think one of the reasons they play so bad is because they haven't played since I think May the 25th. So. They've been getting done with them series quick, so they got in the game, and then they was kind of not going through the motions, but it just takes a while to actually get, first off is the finals, so this is nerves and butterflies and all that. Then they got to get back playing the NBA speed. This ain't just a bunch of scrimmaging, so I think that's why they started the game off kind of sluggish. But just the fact that they were able to pick it up and win the game in the fourth, I think that's a terrible sign for the Spurs. And
yeah.
And the Spurs they didn't look good on offense at all. Like I'm looking at Wemby, he's always the ace of the team. Like if he plays good, then they win. But he needs to get you 30 to 35. But he had 26, but he was 6 for 21. You had Fox doing whatever the hell he's been doing this whole playoffs. With his 7, he had a triple single. So that's gonna be a recipe for disaster. Vassell didn't play good. Champagnie had one good half but didn't do anything in the second half. Stephon Castle was cool, but we were talking about this earlier, they need to play Dylan Harper over De'Aaron Fox.
Definitely.
Because
I might start Dylan Harper in this game.
Yeah, I definitely would start Dylan Harper and have De'Aaron Fox just come off the bench. Because he's not 100%. He's been bad. He had a decent game 7 against OKC, but he just doesn't have it. And if you're trying to play him 38 minutes just because of this old seniority stuff, like you need to try to win the games. And Dylan Harper, he's somebody who can create his own shot, and he looked poised under pressure. So I just think that was one of my main takeaways for the Spurs. But the Spurs just don't. We talked about this also. The Spurs don't have enough offense on. They don't have enough go-to guys on that side of the ball, and especially in the fourth quarter in a close game against the Knicks where they got a closer in Jalen Brunson. That was the deciding factor of this whole game right here.
That's true. And you got someone like Jalen Brunson who's a real seasoned veteran. He knows big moments. Even though he hasn't played, and this is his first time in the finals. I mean, he's been to the Eastern Conference Finals. He's played in Dallas with Luka. Like he's
I believe they went to the Western Conference Finals one year, so they battle tested. He's been in the playoffs too. He's been in tough matchups, high pressurized situations. I remember him as a Clipper fan. He would give problems to the Clippers when Luka and Kawhi was going back and forth, but he was giving the Clippers business too. So he's always been nice. That dude, that boy, the king of New York. So we gotta put respect on Brunson's name. I know Becky Hammond and Draymond Green over there sweating bullets because they've been hating on him, talking about small guards can't win a championship. All right, niggas, three to go. 3 to go.
Hey, 3 more.
Yeah, but big body Brunson. You brought up Josh Hart. Josh Hart played a great game, even though he was 3 points, 1 for 5, but 15 boards, 6 assists, 4 steals. Yeah, he did all the dirty work. He had the highest plus minus on the team with plus 22. So yeah, he did everything they needed. And then the Knicks, one of the reasons that the game was so close in the fourth, because like we were talking about this too, they weren't rebounding the ball like they should. They were giving up a lot of offensive rebounds.
They were.
So Josh Hart just getting in there and grabbing them timely defensive boards, and I think he even got some offensive rebounds too in some crucial moments. So yeah, he was doing his thing out there. So it's gonna be interesting. We both got the Knicks in this series, but this was not a good sign for the Spurs. This is a game you got to take at home. The first, y'all just came off of Game 7, and the Knicks, they this is that old 0-1 Lakers and Philly effect. You got a team they ain't played in so long. You got to get on there and get after them. You know what I mean? At home, you got to put belt to ass, but they didn't do it. So
that's true. And you know what I like about this Knicks team is that they seem very resilient. Like they're not going to give up just because there's a lead growing on them. You know, we saw that against Cleveland, right? Yeah. They come back. They just like, hey, we're going to get stops and we're going to try and get efficient buckets, as in we're going to try and get high efficient buckets. Hey, we're going to get this. Go get a stop. Go get a stop. It got down 14. Honestly, if that was OKC, I think OKC just lets this game go. They get down 14. I think they just let this game go and say on the game too.
Yeah, I think so too. So especially, like, I think that, like you said, to your point, I think that's when Brunson took a seat too, and then Towns started getting that, sparking that comeback. And then next thing you know, by the end of the quarter, it was tie game. So Deuce McBride is another good bench player. He hit that bank shot from the side.
That bank 3 to tie the game.
That was crazy. But he played a real good game too. I think he had 4 dimes, and he had a couple. I think he had a block or something too. I remember he was playing really well, but that kind of turned the momentum. But like you said, that resiliency, they just don't give up that fight in them. That fight is underrated, especially against a young team like the Spurs, because they feed off the crowd and they feed by emotions. That's why Wemby is always trying to do the pep talk and getting all emotional and doing all this and giving up pep, you know what I mean? But you got to stomp that out like, nah, we going to fight. Y'all, that ain't going to work with us. You're going to have to beat us. And the Knicks got that. So it's going to be an interesting series. See how the Spurs bounce back next game, because I think the Knicks going to have even more confidence. And the Spurs, I don't know, being a young team, it might be one of them things like, remember Shaq and Penny and them when they went to the 95 pounds. Remember how they said that they lost that first game to the Rockets?
Yeah.
And then they just went downhill from there, because you got a veteran team who's been there, and then they coming off that high, just winning the Western Conference Finals. That's what I'm thinking. That might be a more of an apt comparison in this series than the 99 Spurs, because that team was Tim Duncan was a grown ass man. You know what I mean? David Robinson was a vet. So I just look at the team. It's a different dynamic. So if they don't win that next game, it can get ugly in New York, because that's going to be an environment they ain't never seen before. It's going to be
what? Yeah, it's going to take a lot. And I'm looking at the playoffs. I know that the Hawks beat them twice, but the Knicks have not been blown out one time in this playoff. They lost to the Hawks by 1 point. And then they lost to the Hawks. They lost to the Hawks by 1 point twice.
So
and then after that, they 4-0'd each of the other teams. I mean, it was
bruh, they've been perfect except for 2 1-point games. That's crazy. If they win, if they do what we've been talking about, if they win next game, I think they'll sweep. I'm just saying it like that. You can call me jumping the gun, but I'm just seeing how they've been playing. If they beat the Spurs next game, they might sweep them, and that might be one of the most dominant runs in NBA playoff history if they do that. Aside from like aside from like the Warriors, of course the 0-1 Lakers and like the 17 Warriors. You got some of the Bulls teams in there. I think they had a couple 15-2 runs. I think like 90, maybe 92. I'm not sure right now, but if 2 1-point losses and then to 3 sweeps, that would be some crazy work right there.
Crazy. And I think I don't know, I think the Knicks, man, I think they were rusty tonight and they didn't play well, but I think that's just the worst they're gonna play. Like they're the best 3-point shooting team out of any team, West or Eastern Conference in the playoffs this year. Mm-hmm. And like they start shooting even close to what they've been shooting like. In the next game, Wemby, you're gonna need 40. And you're gonna need 40. Okay, and I want to see what they're gonna do with Brunson because Brunson was cooking them. All right.
That last quarter, woo.
Brunson that shot was cooking them.
I don't know who he shot it over. I don't know if it was Champagne or whoever when they didn't call that and one when he had that bump and it was nothing but bottom. I was like, man, that's tough right there. That's what a closer does.
He did that after getting his ankle stepped on and bumping knees. Like he was out for a little bit.
Yeah. That second quarter, he went and got that shot or whatever, allegedly.
They put that shot in there. And wrap that ankle up. He wasn't feeling nothing.
He was good to go. 12 for 20, 12 for 31. He needed all them 31s, but that's how you do. Like you said, that efficiency thing. It don't matter. We trying to win the game. It's just a production at the end of the day. I had 30 points. We needed all 30 of them, and he came through with 13 in the fourth quarter. Yeah, he liked that. That's the king of New York right there. Big body Brunson.
If Brunson wins, well, real quick. If that was KD, he would have just finished the game with 16 points and call it a night.
Yeah, he wouldn't have shot but like 2 or 3 shots in the fourth quarter because he didn't want to go. He would have wanted to be 12 for 24. Bum ass nigga.
Punk ass. But
yeah, he ain't a bum. KD, you ain't a bum, but you a sucker, man. I'll just say it like that.
I was calling him a punk.
But yeah, he definitely a punk.
If the Knicks win the finals this year, does Brunson move up to number 2? At least
behind Willis Reed,
all time.
Behind the great Willis Reed, yes.
We put Willis Reed above Clyde Drexler.
I got to. Yeah, Brunson might have to be because Clyde. I don't think Clyde got the MVPs in the finals, so I'm gonna have to put Willis Reed. Then I'm gonna have to put
Willis. He's still Willis Reed.
Willis was that nigga, cause
I'm not saying that I'm not saying that Willis Reed was not that nigga. I'm just saying that. I don't know.
It's hard.
It's hard for me.
But Brunson is definitely top 2, and he might not be 2.
I'll probably put him above Bernard King. I might have him above Bernard King right now.
Yeah, I do. I definitely do.
Willis Reed. See, my thing is, I don't know. I think I still got Willis Reed number 3.
So you got Clyde number 1, you got Ewing number 2, and you got Willis Reed number 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Brunson number 4.
That's respectable. We got to put Dave the Busher in there somewhere.
Well, without a doubt. I think the Busher goes after Bernard King for me.
Yeah. I'd have to do a whole list.
Busher at 6.
Yeah. Then we got to throw in. Yeah, then you got other guys. You got, your
Earl Monroe.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, Earl the Pearl was nice.
I probably put Melo at the 8 or 9 spot.
That's fair. Then you got to put your guys like, you got to put the the Spreewells and the Allen Houstons and
Bill Bradleys.
Guys like that. The guys
Julius Randles.
Yeah, Julius Randle was an underrated Knick. They kind of, Julius Randle he walks so Cat can run.
That's true.
That trade.
Allen Houston too. I forgot about Allen.
Yeah, Allen Houston was nice. Spreewell. You got to put the guys like he ain't in there, but Charlie Wards and like Grandmama Larry Johnson, guys like that. Marcus Camby. Yeah. It's definitely. You can even throw the guys in there. late lower in the list like Stephon Marbury. But yeah, Brunson is definitely, if they win a championship, yeah, he's top 3, and he's not 3. So yeah, he's up there with a bullet. Because you win a championship nowadays, whew, as a 6'1" point guard, if he wins the Finals MVP like we think he's gonna win, yeah, he's up there.
Yeah, that's true.
But we jumping the gun, Knicks. Don't let me down. Don't let us down. Go New York. Go. I want to see that sidewalk with that side talk, because I know they out there acting a fool in New York.
Going
over
crazy.
There in Manhattan around the
I
garden.
Think they had the outside MSG, or was it Times Square? It's somewhere where they just having multiple watch parties.
That's dope.
Just watching the game in Manhattan outside or whatever, doing whatever, because it's hot now.
Yeah,
in New York, so you can just be out.
All right, for sure. Yeah, so I know y'all doing it up. I know they was going crazy watching that game, because that was a good game. Shout out to Landry Shamet too, because he had a timely 13 points, because he been hitting everything.
He been playing like he been going under the radar, but he been playing really good.
Yeah, defense was pretty good too, because he was guarding. I think he was guarding like De'Aaron Fox. He guarded him pretty well. He guarded Castle pretty well, so he's been doing his thing. Shout out to him, ex-Clipper. I didn't like him with the Clippers, but he definitely doing his thing with the. Definitely doing his thing with the Knicks.
Now, if I gotta get some critique, Knicks, we gotta calm down on the fouls. We can't keep fouling them. We can't keep fouling the Spurs, because Spurs gonna make them free throws. Wemby is like 88% from the line. All right, in the playoffs.
Yeah,
so
Towns had a couple
he made 12 or 13.
Fouls.
He made 12 or 13 free throws tonight. All right, that's how he got his 26 points off 12 or 13 free throws. So we gotta calm that down. All right, we gotta stop fouling so much, okay? Because I think, like Josh Hart, I remember he had picked up his third foul at the beginning of the third quarter.
Yeah,
But I mean, shout out to Mike Brown for leaving him in. But
he only got one the rest of the game.
Yeah, like Landry Shamet, you have 4 fouls, a couple pushing the backs. We just got some of the stuff I'm okay with, but other stuff is like you didn't have to do that. You don't
have to do that ticky tack. And Towns got a couple. He got one like where he was
got
reaching in.
He keeps swiping down on Wemby before he shoot. You just got to go up, and like Mitchell Robinson was D'ing up Wemby pretty good actually. Like Mitchell Robinson, Wemby one time Wemby tried to drive on him. He just stand straight up.
Where he made him travel. Yeah, shuffling the feet. Yeah, he did a good job. Yeah. But like I said, Wemby, this ain't Chet Holmgren and Hardenstein. you gonna have your work cut out for you with Towns and Mitchell Robinson.
That's athleticism you got to go against.
Especially Mitchell, and then Towns can be physical with him too. Big Bodega Cat, we can shout out to Cat, because Cat did his thing. He the reason that they got even that Brunson even had a chance to win that game for him in that fourth quarter. And then he held the fort down, because when Brunson got back in the game, I think they had a 4-point lead, and then he kind of he built on that, and then they had their little rough stretch, but then Brunson brought them home at the end. When remember that 3 in the corner when they was down by 1, and Brunson got the offensive rebound too, so that was a big play. But that's just a good game all around. I'm really looking forward to the rest of this series. They got, I think, Game 2 on Friday.
Game two on Friday.
All right, for sure.
Game 2 on Friday. Wemby, if you need Wemby, you can't shoot 10 threes in a game. All right, you went or 9 threes. He went 2 for 9. He shot 11 threes.
Yeah. He shot 9 threes. Yeah, 2 for 9.
He went two. He went.
No, he made 2 out of 9 threes, yeah.
He shot. Come on, Wemby. There's no way you 7'5". You pretty much have the advantage whenever you get the ball in the post at 7'5". Like, there's no way you should be shooting 9 threes. Okay,
he needs to simplify his game.
Yeah, I know. Maybe in the third quarter you can feel the game slipping away from you, but that's when you got to go to the paint.
That's what I'm saying.
But you know what? You know why I think Wemby has like moments. There'd be like times where he gets 35, 40 points, and that's because he has like 12 shots he made in the paint.
Yeah.
But I think he doesn't do it because I think he gets tired.
That physicality wears him down.
He is a big guy. Someone that tall is using a lot of energy. So it's like I think he's getting tired, and like I said, I don't think he's used to playing minutes like this. Like he averaged like 29 minutes, 26, 27, 28 minutes. It was under 30 during the regular season, You know what I mean? It's like I don't think they conditioned him well. Tonight he played 38 minutes. Like I don't think they conditioned him well to be trying to play. He gonna have to play 38 more for all these next of these games.
He gonna have to average like 40 against this Knicks team. Yeah,
exactly. Because when he go out, they going straight cat whoever. They going straight to the bucket.
Yeah.
All right. So,
and then Towns gonna hit him with that fake. He gonna have to respect that three. Then Towns gonna go by him. He can do whatever. Towns can pull up. He got so many options. So, and they even tried to have Wemby play off the ball. Like like you said, they try to get the guards to guard Town or something, or like the threes or the fours to guard Town, so they can have Wemby play like that weak side defense. But that's not really gonna work because Towns can just shoot over them. He's gonna have to come and help them anyway, and there's gonna be a mismatch somewhere, or it's just gonna be an open man. So they're going to have to figure that out, but that's the good thing about the playoffs, good thing about these finals. Is going to be adjustments that's going to have to be made. But back to your point, I think Wemby is just not strong enough to really play in the paint that much because he's weak. You know, we just got to call a spade. He's weak, and when you're gonna have to play physical down low. You're gonna have to, get beat up a little bit, get pushed around in the paint, and Wemby just. I don't think he has the endurance, one, because they don't play him enough, and I think it just takes a toll on him physically. And that's why they be resting him at weird moments, putting Cornette's like, bro, y'all, he might have to go 48 some games if we being honest.
Hey, honestly, he might have to.
Cause this Knicks team, this team ain't no joke
at all. Cornette played 10 minutes and was a -7. He had 1 rebound and 1 steal. That was it.
Yeah, they would. He
3 personal fouls. He was out there.
That's the worst I've seen.
Cornette was out there getting ragdolled. All right, so
and they was in Atlanta saying, "What was you saying about Magic City?" Need to worry about your game, white boy. No, I'm just playing.
Exactly, like Cornette, you're not doing that little block shit that you did on Hartenstein. Hartenstein barely get off the floor.
And then Hartenstein, he fumbled the ball too, so that block was a little overrated. But it was a nice play. But like I seen Shannon Sharp talking about that was the greatest play in Spurs defensive play in Spurs history. Like nigga, chill out, bro. That ain't the Kawhi still again. That ain't
honey on the goat, whatever he said.
Oh God, yeah, pour honey on you, goat. Yeah, he needs to be on the watch list. That man is a.
I bet his suspect ass will be trying to pour honey on LeBron.
Just the fact he said honey. Come on, bro. Pouring honey on another man. You seen that movie The Fan with Robert De Niro and Wesley Snipes?
Uh-huh.
That's Shannon and LeBron. He need to watch himself. He need to watch himself because he be saying some stuff like, bro, you need to chill. I ain't never seen nobody who was a NFL Hall of Famer in another sport love another athlete that much, be a groupie for that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Getting those clutch paychecks.
Yeah, but that's more than clutch paychecks. That man got lust in his heart, but that's another topic. He got lust. Talking about pouring honey on the man. I ain't never in my life say no stuff like that. Boy, if you don't sit down somewhere.
I'm pouring honey on you, go.
Lift some weights and sit your ass down somewhere. You too old to be saying some stuff like that. That's what some of LeBron fanboys. You ain't supposed to be no LeBron sexual, Shannon Sharp. You better than that. Maybe you're not. Who knows?
That is some zesty shit though.
The zestiest.
Fight with a bear. You better help the bear. He said, "I'm gonna pour honey on you." Why was the first? That's the first thing you thought of.
And LeBron, do he think LeBron is gonna respond back? Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You better than that, Shannon. You probably not, but I thought I gave you the benefit of the doubt, but that's crazy. We need to end on that.
Shannon,
that's
you
crazy.
One of the greatest tight ends to ever play the game in the NFL. You doing this? So
this is a knock to your. You already talking about Bron's legacy. This is a knock to your legacy. Fanboy for another athlete. Come on, bro.
I got Tony Gonzalez over you now.
Yeah, Tony Gonzalez, Mike Ditka, Gronk.
Gronk, Kelsey.
Who else? Kelsey.
Antonio Gates.
Definitely Antonio Gates. Maybe. Okay. You keep saying some stuff. I might throw Jimmy Graham on you.
I might put Witten in there.
Yeah, Trevor Witten. Anybody who I could think of. Hell, Algie Crumpler. You keep saying some goofy shit.
Dallas Goddard.
Oh, no. Okay. We going too far in the way.
Zach Ertz.
Zach Ertz, maybe.
Who's the one for the 49ers now?
Oh yeah, Kittle.
Kittle, yeah.
Definitely George Kittle. Yeah, definitely George Kittle.
Harold Fannin.
Yeah, he's gonna be there soon.
If that's how egregious that comment was. Look what I'm putting above you now.
You about to be just disqualified from all tight end lists when you keep saying some goofy shit like that. Cause that's crazy. Pouring honey on another man. Darren Boy, if you don't see, the R&B singer. Probably so. He's singing R&B. He ain't talking about pouring honey on another man. So yeah, Darren Waller. Kyle Pitts.
Aaron Hernandez.
Ooh. Man was very talented, but nah, I heard some of the stuff he was doing was worse than pouring honey on another man. He where he belong. Right. He where he belong. He actually did it. He actually did it. All right. And on that note,
Trey McBride.
Yeah, Trey McBride. Nah, he had a hell of a year this year. All right, we ain't gonna keep talking about Shannon Sharp like that, because that was a bad boy. That was a bad boy. Shannon, you need to chill, bro. But I think we should end this, cause we going off the deep end.
We end this. Hey, we gonna end this. Well, real quick. Who we have for game 2?
The Knicks all day. I think the Spurs. Just 3 more. Go New York. Go New York. Go.
Exactly. And hey, he's not here today, but our other co-host, Action Jackson, just know he's gonna have some explaining to do about this new Spurs fandom that he has.
Yeah, he jumped on the bandwagon out of New Year. He jumped on the bandwagon out of nowhere. He was rooting for Chet.
We gonna go up 20. We gonna win. And then it was a tie game. He said that we gonna still win. He started laughing at me when I said the Knicks gonna adjust.
Yeah, he was over there saying they was gonna get blown out. The Knicks gonna get blown out. Like, yeah, all right, bro. Good luck with that. And then they came back and he was just quiet. He went quiet in the group
takes real time.
Boy, we ain't gonna talk about his egregious takes because they get more and more egregious as time goes on. Mr. Chet is better. Chet is better than Wemby. He gonna have to explain that. And then he start rooting for Wemby. Then he start hating on Wemby again. That boy all over the place. But that's our boy Action Jackson. Gotta love him.
Gotta love him. Have fun in Arizona, I guess.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good luck in the tournaments.